Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. Welcome to
Hi everyone, welcome to Strong Fire Tarot. My name is UV, short for Ultraviolet, the light that can see in the darkness. And today we're going to be doing a reading for the Cancer Collective. So you don't necessarily have to be a Cancer sun sign to resonate with this reading. You just see how its magnetic push and pull may be affecting you. Remember that you have your own purpose in this life. I know nothing, so only take the messages that serve you well and help you to reach the greatest expression of self and step into your purpose. The rest you can leave, or you could go watch another reader, another reading, another sign, whatever helps you on your journey. Thank you so much for all the support, the comments, the likes, the subscribes, the donations, the bookings, my regulars, all of it. I'm just so grateful. Every day I can't believe this journey, and I'm so happy that I play a beautiful part in people's lives. I'm really here to serve, so I hope it serves you well. So this morning I woke up and right away I had this beautiful song in my head. So By Any Means by Georgia Smith. I have no rights to this song. So it says, just gonna play it a little bit. I don't know if I can do this on YouTube, but to freedom.
Too much time trying to figure out why. Too much time to be patient. All this time you be feeding us lies. Ain't no truth in these statements. Too much pain in this little white lies. You left us. All this time trying to figure out why we're still here. I take pride in the things that we've done. Side by side in the revolution. Won't stay silent for things that I love. Cause we know they don't care about us. Why make conjure, but at least they can't run. Both these chains with the put hands up. They can never see the kingdom coming. You wanna see us all the max and nothing.
So I think this song is about fighting for your purpose, for your kingdom, for your legacy, for your truth, for what you stand for. And it's written to the people that want us to amount to nothing. So the government, our oppressors, right? And there's every word in this song is beautiful, but it says, I spent too many days in my head now. Did you think we would forget how too many destinies, too many sentences read now, see all this pain in the headlines. But I have cried for the last time. But know what happens, see, you would be blind if it was just an eye for an eye. So it's weird how people can treat people a certain way, and imagine if it was an eye for an eye out there, everybody would just be blind at this point, because even me, I fell into the trap of the devil not too long ago. If I react with their low vibrational energy, then I'm no better. It's an eye for an eye, so we're both blind in this situation. So if we're truly in the kingdom of God, we have to learn how to stay silent. Not in the sense of like letting them step all over you, just like avoid these people, stay away from these people. Obviously, even though there's an innocent inner child in everyone, if they're possessed by an entity that's living for them at this point, there's not much you can do but just try to avoid them at all costs. But you have to, by any means, go towards your heaven on earth, and try to release all these negativities, these lies that they fed us to stay where we are. It says they want us to amount to nothing, right? That's why what they be feeding us is information, so we amount to nothing. And you are something. You are great. You are. You all have an inner goddess and an inner god inside of you, a little alchemist in you. If you learn how to align all your chakras, right? The chakras are 7 chakras, 7 glands. There's 7 notes, right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. So try to 7 colors in the color spectrum. If you learn how to balance yourself and tune yourself perfectly in your own authenticity, then you have an instrument. Your body's your instrument, your mind is an instrument, your soul is an instrument, and now you can harmonize with the world, with whatever belongs to your soul tribe. So here Cancer is trying to find her own place in this world, right? Because the oppressors have just tried to keep us blind to our truth, you know, but we're waking up that like, no, it's all been a lie. The way I was treated wasn't fair. I am lovable. I am special. I am unique. I am authentic. I am meant to be great in this lifetime, and I'm not going to waste another minute of my life feeling sorry for myself for whatever I was put through unfairly. And if you were put through injustice in this world, there's this part in the song where she says, if you can feel, I can see your face, see the light in your eyes. I can see the change, feel the heat of the fire. If you can feel the pain, then you know you're alive. Both feet on the line, by any means I will fight. For you, for you. So, if you could feel the pain, then it meant that you were alive. It doesn't mean that you have to stay in that pain. It just shaped you. All this suffering gave you the wisdom that you need to make wise decisions from now on, so you can manifest effortlessly, organically, beautifully, enjoy the songs that you're writing with all your alignment, right? So let's just see what your reading is all about. But I like it. It's almost like, okay, I've been hurt. Okay, I've been lied to. Okay, our government is a piece of shit. Okay, I am alive. The pain did not kill me, so now I'm stronger than ever. So what now? No, I'm doing this. I'm like, what now? Like, it's a song. I don't know. What now? Is that Miley Cyrus? I don't know. Let's see. Change the wind, right? So you take all that chaos, all that pain, all that suffering, all that nonsense, and you're going to use it to your advantage. You're going to learn how to mold it into something beautiful. You're going to take all that energy. And it's funny because usually I send back the energy where it came from when it's not fair. I'm like, return to sender, right? If they're wishing ill on me, death on me, sickness on me, they want me to stay bitter so I don't attract the love that's beneficial for me. I know that they're sending these things this way, so I always like return to sender. But for the first time recently, I did the opposite. I went like, you know what? Give me that energy that they're wasting on me. And I said to the universe, I'll use it. And for the, I'll use it for the greater good, you know? So if they want to waste their energy on me, I'll take it and I'll transmute it into something great. I'm then returning it to sender. I want it, so take it, give it to me. If you don't want to use your energy for yourself and you want to waste it on me, give it to me. You want to feel bitter about me, give it to me. You want to hate me, give it to me. You want to treat me unfairly, give it to me. I'll honestly take everything that they're wasting on me, because the more they waste on me, the more I have to mold, to manipulate. If you're an alchemist, you know how precious energy is, so take it. Don't send it back. So here you go, wildness, electricity, right? Electricity, it's like when you plug your phone, it's charging your battery. So the battery is like being all fucked up, right? Because it's taking a shock, but it needs it to charge. But if it sends it back to the plug, you're just gonna never charge your phone, right? So electricity, allow the energy that they're sending your way to charge your battery and to always keep yours full with their waste of energy. And then you'll always have energy to use. So wildness, so you can go wild after 3, 6, 36. It goes to 9. So 3 would be a cooperation, the happiest number. Harmony, right? Like I was saying, you want to play a harmonica over here with all your alignment, with the beautiful instrument that you are. You made peace with the past, so now you can cooperate with the energies to your advantage, because you've made peace with the past, and now you can live in harmony and reach attainment, because you're going to use all of that they send your way. So now you're like, oh, I love it, you see how she's taking it, and she's like, oh my god, I love it. Good or bad, you're a transmuter now, so it's like, great, like I'll take it. So Cancer, learn how to not be angry at what they send your way, but on the contrary, grateful for them staying cold and tired and drained, because they gave you everything. They gave you everything that they were wasting, so you got the clarity to know how to manipulate the hatred, manipulate all of it, the low vibrational energy, and do the opposite after. Right? Look, manipulate. Magic. Because you're an alchemist. I told you. The great alchemist over here. So I have wildness, electricity, they want me to read. So silence, right? Don't respond to the nonsense they send your way. Just take it. Stop giving it back. You're like, okay, great. They don't know what they're doing. You know what you're doing. You're the intelligent one. obviously they're not intelligent if they're wasting their energy on you, because that they could have used for themselves instead. But no, instead they want to make your life a living hell, but all they're doing is helping you manifest your goals even faster. So thank you. You just say thank you. So I have to read. You see, I'm repeating myself because they repeat these scenarios in their heads of what happened with you and how they can't stand you or whatever, and they go through so much about you. So like, whoa, that's so much free energy. It's repetitive in their head. So every day they waste thoughts on the same things towards you. So try not to do the same towards them, because then you know better. 36. Wildness. Embrace your wildness. Break free from your self-imposed constraints. Take immediate action. There is no need for further consideration of your problem. You contain the spark of the divine, so there is no reason to feel lesser. Confront the issue head on. Energia. Ancient Greek power in action, it means. Have you ever stood out in a storm and felt the power of the lightning? Have you ever felt the hairs go up on your neck and arms and smelt the ozone after the crack? While I'm not encouraging you to get into harm's way, feeling power of the lightning is one amazing way to get connected to the element of electricity. Electricity isn't just generated during storms, it is pretty much everywhere. Our bodies generate and conduct electricity, and we run on electricity. Each of our cells is designed to conduct energy through electrical currents and the chemical elements in our bodies, such as calcium, potassium, and sodium, elicit and particular electrical change. These electrified elements, which flow across cells, are called ions. Our bodies use certain combinations of electrical impulses to form thoughts, movements, and instructive behaviors. Some fish generate enough electrical impulses to shock prey. Certain organs, such as the muscular heart, need specific electrical currents to work. The electrical impulses that cause the heart to pump is possibly the best example we can see of how the spark of electricity is vital to our balance and health. The spark of the divine is within you, and it is electric in its inspiration. So the element is fire. So like I said, right, the electricity is everywhere. So when they connect to you, good or bad, they're sending you electricity. So they're charging your battery, 1313. Like, that's 13, it's like transformation. So you could use it to transform it, right? It's amazing. So it's like they don't know what they're doing, but you know how energy works. So that use it to your advantage. You're the intelligent one. You're the magical one. You're the wizard. You're the extraterrestrial being, you know? So let's use this deck that I finally finished programming yesterday. It took me 3 days to read. You see, you're the one that saw Jesus. Oh, that's the devil. I saw Jesus and the devil just popped up, you know? So the devil is always there, like, wasting their energy on you, right? Look, they're the ones hurt and still wasting energy on you. So they're completely depleted. All they can do is sleepwalk at this point, right? So they're unconscious. But the one that I saw was Jesus. That's so weird that I couldn't find it now. Whatever. So that picture that I saw was the one that, like, this person witnessed Jesus and everybody was like mocking her for it. So you know you saw Jesus. You know what you've seen. You know what you know. And you don't need to prove yourself to nobody. So if they want to make fun at you, you have nothing to say about them. There's nothing to make fun of. They haven't tried anything out of their comfort zone. They haven't exposed themselves to the public for them to even be criticized, you know. So you took the greater risk. You're still greater. So let them. You see, these people, they're just not moderating in their overindulgence. So at this point, there's something else living for them. So all they're going to do is waste energy, because these entities love to waste people's energies by feeding on it. And there gets to a point where whatever they send your way can't even feed off you, because you're so blissful, right? You're all like super happy. So the entity's like, I can't feed here. So they go back to wherever they came from to deplete them, because what they sent your way is can't find anything to feed on. So they're like, oh no, I remember over there was something. So they return wherever they went. So there's nothing to fear. When people are evil, it's like, try to feel indifferent about it. Your perception, right? You know, your perspective is just so wise at this point. My goodness, I can't shut the picture. It's a lot of cards. Oh, there you go. Queen of Fairness in reverse, right? The injustice you went through. Abruption, the decadence. So the unfairness you went through, it's witness, right? Look at the eye, it saw everything, and they think they can get away with it. But the reason you're going through so much is because they know you're leaving a legacy. You're working on your legacy. 10 of Pentacles. It's contentment. It's everything. The good friends, the good surrounding, the good life. And the closer you're getting to it, the more the devil is like, I don't know, trying to, the greed, right? They're like, no, I don't want them to be rich before I make it, you know? So these people are just eating their words at this point because they hate you for reaching new milestones. They don't know how to look at you with like admiration instead and go like, wow, like I can't believe they made it that far. So young and full of life, like wow, like because they haven't done anything impressive with their own life, you know, they just did as they were told. So they find it unfair that you freed yourself from that, right? You look wild here, you look so free, electrical, and your energy is a bit intimidating to people. It's too electrical for people that have been brain dead for too long, right? You just are a threat. They're illogical people, so all they do is waste their swords on you. These King of Swords, they think they're the bosses, they think they have good say, they think that they're acting intelligently, but all they're doing is giving you they're just filling your battery. So instead of returning to sender, you're like, I'll take it. God, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, good, bad, it doesn't matter. Right? And then they're gonna get bored and all they can do is think about you. So, I don't know, it's a trap they put themselves into, so now they have to deal with it. These are all haters. Fairness, abruption, logic. So these illogical people are trying to cause abruption here, and it's not going to be fair, and you're going to wonder why, but God is like, it's just because they're fascinated by your creativity, how detached you are from societal ways of thinking, right? You don't do as you're told, you're inventive, and you're fun, your heart is still loving. After all you've been put through, you still have a big old heart over here, ready to love again. So it's like, how can they have gone through so much? You're fascinated at the fact that, one, you're not greedy, so you have very good values, and the way you earn your status is being creative, nurturing what you believe in, inventive, and loving what you do. And they can't stand that you actually found something you love doing, and that's how you're making a living with, because how many people sold their souls out there and they're doing something they don't like, right? You took charge of your life leadership, and now you're inspiring people to blossom like sunflowers, which is the happiest flower. So look at you around, you're the happiest flower, and everything around you is happy too. Your home feels happy, your meals feel happy, your connections feel happy, your room feels happy, like everything you touch becomes happy. Like you touch this and it blossoms into something happy, because your perception, you find beauty in everything. You're like, wow, this makes me happy, this makes me happy, this makes me happy, this makes me happy. So you find little things that make you so happy, to the point where at this point all you can receive is happy. So they send you unhappiness, and then you transmute into more happy, so you make them even more unhappy, so they're going to send even more energy, you know. So it becomes a trap for the demons. So they're actually trapping themselves into obsessing over you, and let them. It's a mental trap. So King of Wands here, it's this belief, right? Stand up for what did the sun say here? Like, stand up for sorry, all this time. I don't know, I can see your face. Okay, sorry, I don't know what I'm looking for. Doesn't matter. Feel the heat of the fire. I don't know, something about you having to stand in your truth, I remember. I'm gonna have to cut this part. Okay. Anyways, so motion. Now you keep going without distractions. They're distracted by you, but you're focused, and what you focus on expands, right? The electricity here. So it has to be laser focused. Like whatever you laser focus on, it's gonna expand so fast. So careful with being caught up in whatever vibrations they're sending you, right? So if you get caught in the wrong place, right, where you're just sending mental attacks to each other, you're actually just putting less focus on the things that you want to expand, right? So things that are going to bring you your legacy. So the Chariot, you keep moving forward with all this wisdom, because the oppressors are making you more of you, right? Then the unhappy people are just making you feel more of a happy. So let's do some tarot. You see the Chariot again, it's twice the Chariot, so it's like, whoa, you're about to, yeah, your empire here, like you're about to go forward towards your empire, and so fast, because you finally understand how to be an alchemist. You're like, yeah, I finally get it. Like, why was I returned into sender when I could have used it all along? You were missing that little piece of information about how to manifest. You're like, oh, I shouldn't return into sender. Oh, I shouldn't participate. It was all put there for me to use to my advantage and put it towards something I believe in. So don't block it out, take it. You used to block it out or just block or whatever. No, just take it. You see, now you have better judgment here. You're not confused anymore. You're not indecisive anymore. And you're ready to love again, because the Queen of Cups is usually with a lid on it, right? So in reverse, I would say like it's finally open, because here the Ace of Cups is like, your heart is like, you're finally healing your heart and ready to love healthily again, because I guess people from the past that you've blocked here, were hoping that whatever hurt they caused made you so bitter that you weren't going to attract a love again, because they don't want you to find that kind of bliss and happiness and harmony and love life. So now that you're kind of healing, they're like, oh, this Queen of Cups is finally ready to love again. So it's like, oh, I'm going to remove the lid here. I'm done not offering my love here. And there you go. The world is on your side. So the world is about to change completely for you, because you finally get it. The unfairness, the interruptions from illogical people, the greedy people that took from you, and it wasn't fair, and how detached you've been from the world, and you finally got to see that, like, oh, I could be more creative and more inventive with my life, and I love everything that I do now. So you're protecting, you know how to protect your heart now, so you learn how to protect your heart. Set your limits and don't participate, but be wiser than these people. Give me a second, I just got interrupted. You see? I need to stay focused, okay? So, breaking bad habits, right? You're breaking the blockage here. There was a blockage and you were like, why am I not manifesting? It's because you were sending back energy instead of using it. Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner, right? So you're ready now. Your heart is ready. Air. Work with the element of air to cut through the core of a situation and see the truth. So it's in reverse here. There's something you're refusing to see. Yeah, there was something you didn't know, right? So I said when you don't get something, it's because there's something you don't know. So that was the thing that you didn't know. It was how to use that electricity they sent your way. It felt like a shock, only because you didn't know how to be an alchemist. But now that you know how to be an alchemist, it's like bringing you back to life, right? Triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So you finally understand the lesson. You're like, oh, okay, so I'm listening to the divine. I'm like, oh, so all along you were actually sending me energy to all this bullshit, and I didn't understand what you were doing, so I just felt like a victim, and like, what the fuck? Why is this so unfair? Like, it makes no sense. Like, I'm such a good person. Like, why are you doing this to me? I still don't get it. Why do I keep attracting nonsense? It's because you're a star. So you need all this energy if you're a star. You're supposed to invent something with all this energy. Yeah, you're a star. I'm so good. Oh my god, I just went like this. You're a star. So you didn't know you were a star, and they're like, you're a star. You need this energy, my love. Like, I don't know how you're gonna manifest without only your energy is not enough. So I'm gonna send you all these brainless people's energy. You need it, my love. Like, it was just for you, for your love. They love you, but you didn't. You thought that God didn't love you because the Queen of Cups is in reverse. They're like, no, I do love you. You're my special dragon here, my dragonfly. I heard, but Shrinkify, manifesting money and income. Now you know how to manifest everything. Ah, this is so cool. I like this reading. The elements, right? You learn how to work with the elements. So the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, and physical, and emotional. So now that your boundaries, why did I speak like that? Now that your boundaries are set, you're gonna, oh my god, now that you know how to use this energy, there's no stopping you anymore. Electricity, it's like, oh, you're charged up now, and there was 2 chariots, so you're gonna go forward, focus, laser, like whatever, and you're like, whatever, go keep talking about me. I love it. So give them more to talk about. Act crazy, man. On target. You see, like, act fucking crazy. follow your ideal life path. You're like, okay, I need more energy. What do I do? Cause controversy. Do something that they're going to talk about because they don't understand a spirit that's actually living. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. So I was reading, all the descriptions of all these cards. And the last card that I got was the Magician, and it's a little girl reading with 3 skeletons in the back. So it's almost like I was reading a story to the dead, right? So you are surrounded by energies that work on your behalf. So you're never alone. So whatever danger you think you could be in because of these haters or whatever, no. But before they get to you, or before they steal what you love, because I also had a vision about a baby that you could go watch my Gemini reading about. It was all about the visions. This one I didn't really say all the dreams. When they wanted to steal your special kid, you had a feeling that no, they were just gonna take what you love, so you just kept it closer. And someone said to that person, like, before you steal it, you will die. So you're that protected. If they try to hurt your baby, which is your focus, right? Your destiny, your legacy, they're in trouble. At this point, you're just too protected. So they better not mess with your baby. So they can mess with you as much as as much as they want. You're gonna use that energy. But if they do something physical, right, to your baby, like actually literally can steal, kidnap your baby, something like that, the karma is death. Okay, so there's no need to worry. 28, so that's confirming that, yep, that will be death for sure. So you just keep, look, the motivation to keep going despite the odds, right? So you were not supposed to make it. According to them, it's like, that person is not going anywhere. Look at them, they don't know what they're doing, like, it's never gonna work out, so they had no faith in you, right? But because you never stopped believing in the heavenly assistance that you have in your stardom, your spirit knew that, like, no, I have something great to do in this life, and you're gonna go for it, and you're gonna be happy and find happy love. But don't let them make you unhappy. If they're unhappy, sending you unhappy vibrations, you make them happy things. Okay, don't give into it ever again. That was the lesson. That's why I have to give into it one more time, because I saw myself obsessing over that scenario, and I didn't like it. I'm like, oh, I fell into it again. And it's like, never again will I fall into the devil's trap. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, so I'm beginning here now. I know better. Ooh, a cure for longing. So love is happiness, a spark inside. Again, with the spark, like there's something like, almost like they revived you, like they brought you back from the dead. Live deliberately and choose boldly, then you have arrived. So you have to start being bold, because that's what's going to cause them to talk even more. It's like, what are they doing? Like, you see, like, they're so weird. And I love it. Keep talking. Like, I love it. That's what they don't understand. 11/11, they have no idea how to manifest. So it's like, be bold, be unique, be spontaneous, be authentic. Heart healing, right? Oh, and I fell on the Queen of Cups, and I said your heart is finally healing. So mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. So finally, look, you finally got that whatever was missing. You're like, why am I still in the darkness? Why am I still dealing with people in hell? Why am I still around karmics? Why am I still getting attacked left and right by nonsense? Why am I still witnessing injustice? Like, why the fuck? What is it that I don't know, right? And you finally got the answer. It's like, that's what it was all along. Like, you can finally free yourself. You're like, I see the light now. I finally see the light. That's why you're like, it's almost like you were in darkness, like something I don't know. Why do I keep attracting the same pattern? There's something I'm not learning. I know it's a lesson I'm not learning, and you were kind of going crazy here, because it's like, what the fuck am I not learning? Why am I keep attracting the same type of person? Then you were going crazy, and then finally like, that's what it was. And it's almost like you finally freed yourself. You're like, oh, that's what it was. And you finally received the light, right? So when you saw the light, you're like, oh yeah, this is it. I got it. I got the last missing piece to the puzzle, right? So completion. Chariot. Move out of my way, and if you want to talk shit, do it. Please do it. Like, it's almost that freedom flows. Oh my god, they're gonna waste so much energy on you. You're gonna manifest so fast from now on. Like, that's, yeah, birth. You're just gonna start giving birth to babies like left and right. Like, you're pregnant with ideas, and you're like, okay, I got this. Can I use your energy, please? Look at me wearing this weird dress. You don't like it? Perfect. Talk about it all night, okay? Thank you. Goodbye. Like, it's just like, almost like you love it now. It's like, I love it. And they're wasting energy on me again. Woohoo! Like, it's just like you finally understand how precious that is. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Because now you finally get it. All the blessings are going to come to you effortlessly, because you don't give a shit anymore. You don't give a flying fuck. you see the light, right? It's finally inside your soul. You're like, oh, I like this energy. I'm gonna let it in now. You used to send it back to sender, but now you're like, no, I want it. So you stay still, right? Don't react. Whatever they're doing, you just nod your head like, okay, that was nice. Observe them like, oh, look at a zombie moving. That's a corpse walking? Like, that's so incredible. Like, I've never seen a dead corpse walk before. Just laugh in your head about it, like, and make life funny. Because you're a starseed, so every time you plant something, they're the one giving it life. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant love and light, right? So, what is it? Exactly. You don't need to feel hatred. You don't need to feel jealousy. You don't need to feel resentment. You don't need to feel guilt. You don't need to feel bitter. You don't need to feel frustrated. You don't need to feel hurt. You don't need to feel nothing negative ever again, because now you have this radiant, loving light inside of you, ready to raise the vibrations of the planet through it and watch all your seeds become stars, right? So, right? All your seeds become stars. Observation. So expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. So observation. It's in reverse. Like, don't focus too much on things that are not raising your vibrations, right? Don't give it too much observation, because I felt like I was obsessing over a situation that was really irrelevant. Like, it wasn't that important. So why was it so much? It's because God was teaching me a lesson for this reading of what I needed to know. And now that I know, I feel like, that's what it was. You know, there's a sense of relief, like, oh, I'm free from that dark moment there that I didn't understand. What the fuck with all this? Like, what was that all about? What did I not know, right? So you were getting impatient, and it's like, okay, be patient. I'm just trying to teach you the last, well, not the last, because I'm sure I'm going to keep learning things, but that piece that that little thing you were missing. So patience is an issue here. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So don't rush your seeds to grow, right? So some plants take longer nurturing, some plants blossom faster, but all your seeds that are planted with good intentions will come to fruition. I promise you, if you do it with love. If you love everything you plant and you have good intent, you know, it could only go well. And the more you do good in your life, the more people hate you for being happy, right? So it's like that Sansero. It's like no ven bien y se quieren morir. When they see you doing good, they want to die. So it's like, why was I saying that? You see, like, I just killed myself because I was focusing on them. But that's what happens when they see people do good. They want to die, and then they start obsessing over you. So keep doing good. You know that the obsession and the observation that they're putting towards you are just feeding your seeds, and you're gonna see them raise from the nothing to something. So be patient. Patience is a fruition. You see, be patient. Patience is always a virtue. So everything's gonna come into fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. So it's all about, like, knowing how to use all the tools, all the energy, all the knowledge, all the wisdom. Heal your heart so you can love everything properly. Align your chakras. You see, not one candle was glitching during this reading because you're so finally clear on everything. You don't need to stress too much, you know, and try to explain yourself about the things that you witness. You don't need validations from zombies. All you need is to know that I'm special, and I need to use all that I have learned for something greater, a greater project, something bigger than you. So connect to that source and stay true to yourself. So let's see. I'm gonna end this reading with an animal spirit, right? Okay. So let's see. Well, that was fast. So the singer and inner knowing. So with all that inner knowing, you can finally sing, but it's in reverse. Like, you're not doing it yet because maybe you're still around people that are not helping you see clearly. Like independence here, it's like, okay, release these connections with things that you need to block a long time ago, you know, because they don't make you love yourself too well, you know. So they make you bitter and angry. Like, okay, you don't need to give them too much of your time. You don't need the company of cats, right? Like a companion. Like, stop needing companions. You have an inner knowing here that you have to sing that song. So you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly, right? So right now you don't have loyal friends. You know you have a new destination. You know you have to travel. Your soul knows the way. And over there you will be blessed. And you're going to let yourself fly because it's in reverse, right? So, and then over here, there you're going to sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So use that power and you're going to free your soul finally, right? Like jumping out of the water from the pressures of the water and go like, oh, finally I'm out of all of that codependent relationships. The misery loves company, so you were always around people. So now it's like, okay, I gotta free myself and go towards something greater finally. Okay, so 38 I saw, so I'm gonna end the reading. If you want a private reading with me, go to Facebook, Strong Fire Tarot. You can book your reading over there. Just click the button book now, choose a time and day, and I will give you further information. And if not, you could email me, strongfiretarot@gmail.com. Tell me I would like to book a private reading with you. My sessions last an hour. All the information is in the description box below. When I do a reading, I first ask 24 hours before so I can receive visions for you. Then I activate your chakras using fire rituals, lighting all the candles. Then I receive your energy, give you a general reading about what you've been ignoring about your intuition, your blockages, whatever comes to the general reading. And then after the general reading, you can ask me questions that you need clarity on. And they're usually very fun and very healing. And it's supposed to make you leave optimistic and ready for life, you know. So hopefully you'll enjoy them as much as I do, and I can't wait to meet you. Don't tell me nothing about your situations. A true psychic does not need you to tell them absolutely nothing. So hopefully I'll get to meet you. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your subscribes, and everything else that you have done for me and yourself to raise the frequencies of the world together. I really appreciate you for existing, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye. Love you.